prices are deflated separately. Okay. Consider a manufacturer importing oil for use in production. Okay, importing oil. Suppose he is importing at 100 rupees. Okay, if the oil price falls, okay, oil price falls, it will become 50 rupees. Output prices do not. Okay, so there is a input price where he imports, and there is an output price in which he maybe does something, adds something value. Okay, maybe he added a 100 rupee value to it. Okay, and then he's selling it at 200 rupees. Okay, output cost. So what they're telling is, if oil prices falls, this one, oil prices falls, output prices do not. Okay, this do not. 200 is 200 itself. Quantities remain the same. Okay, real value added should not change. Okay, value anyway, he's going to add the same value only. Okay, and so ideally it should be 150 rupees. Okay, and here this is output is at 200. So these are nothing but your nominal value and real value. Okay, you learn nominal GDP and the real GDP, which is like you are just cutting off the inflation, deflation, whatever happened, the changes that you're cutting, and that is how you arrive at the real. So this one situation they have given. Okay, so but if the same deflator is used for inputs and outputs, as in the case of India, it would look as if the manufacturer had become more productive. Okay, so ideally they're telling the real value is anyway, added value is not changing. Okay, but output will remain constant in this case which they have given. So this is a technical thing which is given, but you don't have to worry about this. Your thing is to answer a passage. Okay, economic classes and all you can deal later, but here real value should not change in the instance of static output. Okay, here what is told, the real value should not change when the output price is not changing, quantities remaining the same. Okay, and oil price falls. Here what all conditions are given, real should not change in the instance of static output cost. Okay, that same thing, output price do not change. Okay, so that is matching. And then unchanged quantities, here quantities remain the same, that's also matching. Then against falling oil prices. So as per this, one should be true. Okay, one should be true. So here problem is UPSC answer K is given D. D is what? Neither 1 nor 2. So because of this only, the debated answer is A, that is 1 only. Okay, 2 is anyway wrong. So because it's telling everybody universally adopt this thing. Okay, universally adopt the separate deflator. Here they are not telling universally. They are telling just some countries do it or something like that. Okay, most countries. Okay, it's not telling universally. So that is why 2 is anyway wrong. But the 1 is true or not is the debate. Okay, as per what we see, 1 should be true and answer should be A. So here in this case, UPSC is wrong and they should ideally give you the 2.5 marks or ignore this question. Okay, this is what the question number 1 out of the 7 which we are going to discuss today. This is the opinion on question number 1. You can also tell in comment section if you have a different opinion. Okay, this is not to debate and all, this is a discussion. So you are, now second one, you are required to, these are all set A. Okay, whichever I am doing set A, the question number which I am showing is set A. This was set A question number 16. This is set A question number 76. Okay, so you are required to make a questionnaire. Okay, like a form, a feedback form and all. When you go to a resort or all, you need a feedback form or a questionnaire to set up something. Feedback is usually for the services which are already there. Questionnaire is for something like I am going to design something. You give me your opinion so that I can design accordingly. Okay, so to determine the feasibility of setting up a family oriented vacation resort in a lake destination in the mountains. Okay, so you need a resort. So resort means what? You will go there, you will have rooms there. Okay, you will be given like restaurant will be there, food will be there, some play activities will be there. Okay, this is what usually a vacation resort means. Okay, viewpoint and other internal, external games or outdoor, whatever, that will be there. So now, which of the following heads would you include in the questionnaire to make it the most appropriate for your purpose? So what all you should ask the customers to understand the design. Okay, so the size of the family, yeah, that we need. Based on that only we can design how many rooms or what type of rooms you should give. Okay, family room or single room, like that kind of thing. Okay, cottages and all. Then budget, a budget you need to know. Then only different kind of like suite room or budget room. Okay, luxury room, like the different rooms you can give. Number of earners in the family, that is none of the concern of this thing. Okay, budget anyway you know that one person is earning or two person is earning, that you don't have to care. So 3 you can eliminate. 3 when you eliminate, these 2 options will go away. Now it is 1, 2, 4 and 1, 2. That means 1, 2 automatically become correct, which is our estimation. That's correct only. This is the controversial one. Food allergies and dietary restrictions. Okay, so ideally, yes, when you are designing something and all, you have to see to that also. But this is again debatable because it's like half a different viewpoint of people. Okay, but again, this is very controversial. UPSC ideally should not have put this kind of statement, because when it's a vacation resort, you have to see to it that there is nothing which like when you design a menu, okay, for a resort and all, you have to see that it is having that like no nuts or no this thing or no soya or something will be there which is allergic and all. So you have to maintain a menu with and without that, okay, which is like common for all and which is like restriction for people who have allergies and all. So this should have been considered, and answer should have been 1, 2, 4, but UPSC's official answer key is C, 1 and 2. Okay, that is why the debate. Okay, these two are the debate. Okay, the statement 4 is the problem. So this also I feel UPSC is wrong, and it's very, very harsh if you don't give marks to the people. Whoever gave B and C, both should have got marks ideally, because that is what we will think normally when we think. So it's the question is bad. Okay, that is why. So that is why the controversy. So it should be like B or C, both you should have given full marks to the students. Okay, now next one. Very lengthy one. The process by which countries close their labor productivity gap with the technology leader is based on convergence theory. Okay, so there is something called convergence theory. The convergence model divides economic eras into 3 phases. Okay, first is breakaway, second is catch up, and third is fine tuning. Okay, so economic eras, okay, meaning different timelines of economic changes. Breakaway, you have catch up, and you have fine tuning. Okay, this is what in the exam hall also you should do. Okay, I'm teaching you how to read a passage and solve it in one reading itself. Many people like keep getting stuck when they see technical terms. So it also divides economic entities into 2 categories. Okay, so economic entities are 2 categories. First is technology leader and one is technology follower. Okay, technology leader and tech followers. Okay, there are some who are technology leaders like USA and all, or Europe and all, and followers are the other countries including India. So the process begins with the development of a new technology, such as, okay, so they are telling the evolution right from the old age, stone age time and all. First there will be scavenging. Okay, scavenging, which is some 3 million years ago. Okay, 3 million years ago, scavenging. Then after that, hunting. After that, farming. After that, IT. Okay, industrial technology. So that is given here. It's an order they have given this much years ago. Okay, a little more than 200 years ago. Now now they are explaining each of these phases: breakaway, catch up, and fine tuning. During the breakaway phase, the per capita income of the technology leaders, that is Western Europe and all these things, rises. Okay, meaning the first phase, the breakaway phase, these people's income rises. Then where we are, rises, but is unchanged for the technology followers. For this it is unchanged. Okay, this is unchanged and this is increasing. Now in the catch up phase, okay, second phase now we are discussing, the followers adopt the new technology and close their per capita income gap with the leaders. Meaning now the followers also are having the technology. I mean, others are also growing, the leaders is also growing, but these people also, and they will close the gap. They will close the per capita gap. Okay, so these two now became like close, almost close. Now in the fine tuning phase, the last one, where participants try to extract the remaining benefits from an increasingly exhausted technology, meaning already technology is over now. Okay, exhausted technology, and leaders and followers have the same per capita income. Okay, here they were trying to close the gap, and here they have completely closed the gap and they are getting more benefits, even though technology is also over. Technology is over, new technology is not coming, and they are trying to get more and more benefits. This is the understanding of the passage. If you understood this much, then it's a very easy question. So which of the following conclusions are correct? In the breakaway phase, economic progress is slow for the technology followers. Okay, what is happening in the breakaway phase? Breakaway phase here, this is the breakaway phase. Breakaway phase, per capita income of they're asking for whom? They're asking for followers, is slow. But here it is told to us that it is unchanged for the technology followers. Okay, but what is unchanged? They're telling the per capita income is unchanged. They are not telling technology, they are telling per capita income is unchanged. That is why this is the most debatable thing also here. If you see here, answer is given A. Answer is given 3,4, and students' answer, which my students messaged me, is 1,3,4. They want 1 also in that because it is telling slow for the technology followers, but UPSC has considered it as no change. I mean, no change is not slow. No change means nothing has happened. There is zero technology. Okay, so UPSC has considered this as false because it's written slow instead of no. But students are telling per capita income is the one, which has been unchanged, but technology may be a little bit there. Okay, like earlier it was 0, maybe now India has like 2% technology, but per capita it is still 0. Okay, so that is what students is debating here. Instead of technology, where is that, progress, economic progress, okay, if they had taken that other one, okay, you're understanding, this is economic progress or the per capita income, and the other one is technology. So that is where this becomes debatable, but I think UPSC will not agree to this, and UPSC still will go with 3 and 4. What is 3 and 4 telling? In the fine-tuning phase, technology is exhausted as it were, and both leaders and followers attempt to extract the leftover benefits, leading to more or less similar per capita income. Here also debate is there, that technology exhausted, hard statement, and here it is telling increasingly exhausted technology. Okay, so that also some students are arguing that that also should be false and all, because it is not fully exhausted, it is just increasingly exhausted. So it is not hard and fast rule that it has to be completely exhausted. So that way UPSC is framing in this question the wordings. Okay, wordings are very poor and causing the debate. Till last year, if you see, one fixed answer was there for every question, but here they are making you think the meaning of each word, the small minor usages and all, and causing confusion. Okay, but anyway, UPSC has considered this as true. Then industrial technology followed scavenging, which preceded hunting. Okay, see, industrial technology, followed scavenging. It is coming after that only, which preceded hunting. This is preceding hunting, it is before hunting, which itself has followed farming, was followed by farming. That's also correct. Okay, now this again, many students are telling industrial technology followed scavenging is wrong because there are 2 other items in between. Okay, here it is not told industrial technology immediately followed. It is telling followed, meaning it is after scavenging, that's all. Okay, so immediately followed. When you are looking this exact words in other places, here also you should look exact words, right? So that is why 4 is true. Okay, so 3 and 4 is true. There is no debate on that. Again, second statement is the easiest one. If you see, in the catch-up phase, leaders stagnate and followers therefore close the gap. So they are telling the leaders will become weak, leaders will stagnate, and that is why followers are gaining. But that is wrong, because it's not leaders stagnating. They are also growing. Parallelly, followers gained technology, and that is why. So 2 is wrong. When 2, this is what UPSC have done. When 2 is wrong, this you can eliminate, this you can eliminate, this you can eliminate. You will come to the answer 3 and 4. This is what UPSC have done. This also most students would have done if they have read the statement 2 first. Okay, but they have read the statement 1 first. They will forcefully try to put in statement 1 in the answer, and they will get stuck between B and C, or they will want a new answer X, which I am telling 1, 3 and 4. Okay, this is where the full debate is. So my job is to explain this to you. Okay, I am not telling aspirant is right or student is right, but I am telling you all the angles of thinking which both student and aspirant would have done. Okay, so this is how we teach. This is how we can communicate to you like what is the problem with this paper. So this one again can debate, but I'm sure UPSC won't agree to this, and they will give the answer fixed as A only, that is 3 and 4 only. Now next one, question number 62 of set number A, and this is answer key B they have given, but debated answer is C. Okay, so let's see this. This is the tennis question. I don't know which idiot has wrote this article in the first place. Okay, for UPSC to copy it and take it. Okay, UPSC is not that smart that they will sit and write this. They just copied it from some idiotic philosophical newspaper or wherever. Okay, this simple thing is this one person, where is his name? Hugh, this guy. Okay, this person slept off during some match of tennis. Okay, semi-final, where is that? Quarter-final, singles quarter-final match he was watching, and he slept off. So people, ideally, you should feel empathy for him. See, feel empathy for him. It was quite radical. Head tilt, eyes closed. I mean, just to tell he took a nap, this much decoration and flowery language they have used, whichever jobless idiot, okay, I will tell jobless idiot has designed this or written this article. Okay, and in that small delicious moment, he didn't merely catch 40 wings. Okay, meaning he merely did not just sleep, he made an elegant case of surrender. What surrender? Not to laziness, but to limits, to the body's quiet wisdom over society's relentless performance metrics, meaning he didn't care about what the society thinks. He believed his body's own wisdom, and he thought sleeping is better he don't care what people are saying. This is the simple thing, which in simple English, one sentence you could have written, but whoever is invented this flowery languages and all, and who likes to simply tell we are English literature graduates and very great people, they want to write this kind of nonsensical article, and UPSC simply tried to become over smart by troubling you in a CSAT exam where already you are pressurized with a very pathetic GS paper, and afternoon after lunchtime you are seeing this kind of thing. Ideally you should tear this paper and throw it away. Okay, but still, let's see which of the following are correct. Hugh Grant was watching from the royal box the men's semi-final match. So this one, a very stupid statement they have given anyway to eliminate. Okay, because it's a quarter-final match. Okay, so I don't know why they put that. So this one you can eliminate. It's not a semi. I don't know. Usually CSAT they don't ask this kind of thing, but still, so that is gone. Now see the third one. Grant subjects this is name. Okay, Grant subjects the demands of the society to the wisdom of the body. Okay, meaning subjects means surrenders only. Surrenders the demands of the society to the wisdom of his body. He took this one seriously. Priority to the wisdom of his body. So 3 should be true. So again, we are shortlisted with this, the 2 debatable thing. Okay, so UPSC gave the answer as 3 only, which is only this, because UPSC is telling 2 is wrong. Okay, so let's see the 2. The phrase unexpected ace. Okay, ace, it's like a very good serve when you do in tennis. It's a like ace shot. Okay, so unexpected ace in the context uses a term from the game. Okay, from the game tennis, the author has used the word ace for what? To highlight Hugh Grant's somewhat uncharacteristic act of catching 40 wings, meaning this sleeping. Okay, sleeping. An act that is, here, one thing is here, semicolon is there. Okay, an act that is viewed with opprobrium. Okay, this is again, they are testing the meaning, whether you know opprobrium means something of disapproval. Something which is like shameful or something people will reject. Okay, so an act that is viewed with this thing. So the semicolon meaning in English is that this is a separate statement. So when this is a separate statement, an act which is viewed with opprobrium, this is true. Okay, ideally this is something which people will see it as a shameful thing, a disapproval thing. Sleeping in between a match, meaning the celebrity, a person sleeping in between this thing. Okay, a person sleeping in between that thing. It is like that. So here, an act that is the thing. So ideally, for that reason, students are telling it should be true, and answer should be 2 and 3. But UPSC is telling 2 is wrong, because I think UPSC, even though put the semicolon, it is not considering that and is reading this as one single statement. So one single statement when you do, Hugh Grant's somewhat uncharacteristic act of catchy, this thing is disapproval, meaning it is seen as disapproval, he is telling. Okay, but this passage doesn't tell that. Passage is actually appreciating. If you see the last line, somewhere here, praise be to Grant for serving up an unexpected ace. They're actually praising that. Okay, in a small delicious moment, he didn't merely catch this thing, he made an elegant case of surrender. So elegant praise, they're actually praising it. So, but this statement is doing what? Statement is criticizing. You ignore the semicolon and read it. Okay, ignore semicolon and read it. It's like it is an act of disapproval. But it's actually, the passage is not telling that. Passage is telling, it is approving, it is praising, it is elegant. So that reason, 2 is wrong. 1 I already told you wrong. So answer is 3. So this is what I told. If semicolon is not there, UPSC is right. Okay, so this much detailing I'm giving you so that you understand, okay, next time how to approach these kind of things, because this stubborn UPSC body is not going to improve. Okay, they are going to put this kind of pathetic questions next year also. Next year also we'll sit and argue and debate like this, but I am telling you, this is what UPSC thought about it and this is what students thought about it. Okay, so we'll go to the next question. Which among the following actions would constitute the most appropriate directives in resolving interpersonal conflict in an office with culturally diverse personnel? Okay, meaning there are different culture people. Okay, culture A, culture B, culture C. Different people are there in an office. So what will you give the actions to them? One is direct the people to practice activities that are cultural markers of diverse group. Okay, meaning he is doing a namaz, you also do a namaz. He is lighting a lamp, you also light a lamp. Okay. Allow conflicts to resolve naturally over time to set an appropriate precedent of leadership. Meaning they're telling, don't give any instruction. Let him tell whatever, he will have to listen. Tell him what. So naturally they will debate or do whatever, and then one leadership will come, one person will decide and everything will fall in place. Okay, but that is a blunder thing anyway. So 2 you have to eliminate. Okay, this instruction you should not give. Okay, 2 gone. So 3 automatically becomes correct. Okay, what is 3? Encourage the personnel to seek each other's perspective. Okay, so discuss and simply have each other's opinion and perspective. So that is correct. Now, UPSC answer key is 3. Okay, 3 only. Okay, and I also feel this is right. I also feel UPSC is right, because the first one is like you are forcing others to do other people's rituals. Okay, like a Muslim, you ask you to light a lamp or put a sindoor or something, or put a something on their forehead, they won't like. Same like a Hindu, if you tell, okay,